late with this one. It's the once again the third season of Kuroko no Basket, and how does it start? Well, it only half of this story is actually basically a recap. The Seirin team gets interviewed by the same reporters that uh, how do you say tells the story in basically those are the reporters that was seen in the first episode of season 2, but this time they're interviewing Seirin, and they are recapping their wins and their draws and their losses against other teams that have happened until then. They're recapping of their draw match against Midorima Shintaro's team, which is basically the Generation of Miracles, and also the other two miracles that they won against, Daiki Aomine with Toa Academy and Midorima Shintaro with his team. And also the opening of this. Now I'm not talking about the song opening. The opening of this episode was actually pretty good. It had a good music beat with basically once again Rico's father recapping of who the Generation of Miracles are. Extraordinary powerful players called Daiki Aomine, Midorima Shintaro, Ryota Kise, Atsushi Midorima. No, not Midorima. Murasaki Bara. And finally Seijuro Akashi. And they're also now telling that Seirin High are fighting against them with their combined light and shadow. The shadow is Kuroko, Tetsuya Kuroko, and the light is Taiga Kagami. Well, they're basically recapping their wins and losses, but then the change is that Kuroko wants Kagami to talk to his brother because they made a deal like they wouldn't be brothers if they won next game. But once he gets to them, it turns out that somehow a basketball player are assaulting them and holding a chokehold on Alex, their mentor, their female mentor who is extraordinarily sexy. And then Kise shows himself and reveals who that player is, Shogo Hasaki, a former starter of Teiko 2, and apparently an even bigger delinquent and jerk-ass than Dao Aomine. Well, technically, Aomine wasn't a delinquent, but let's just say he has all the combined power, powers, personalities of the Generation of Miracles, and then just ups that up as a jerk-ass. This guy is a total jerk-ass, saying he's only playing about basketball to spare time and also to destroy the Generation of Miracles. And his opponent next is Kise. Note that this guy is actually not saying the last names of everyone, he's saying the first names. The way he does it though, I think it's only meant to be a bit sarcastic. I do not know how the initial greetings work when you tell your first names or last names, but in a way I think he's telling the first names just to be mock people. Oh, and did you forget that this guy is voiced by the same guy that voiced Kurosaki Ichigo from Bleach, and a lot more characters now? He has actually a busy schedule, being in World Trigger and Yona and all that stuff, but that's not important. Either way, this guy does not even care about basketball, that he's willing to fight to get it out, but Kise managed to code him that sell this in a game that we're having now, and then you can brag about taking over a throne. Hasaki agrees, and then he pulls back. Kagami cannot talk to Tetsuya right now, so he also draws back and goes to the bench where he talks to Kuroko about Hasaki. And where Kuroko indeed confirms that Hasaki is an arrogant and violent man. Although he was talented, his violent temper and selfish behavior caused trouble for the team. Indeed, huh? Even Aomine, when he hears that Hasaki is a team, gets, well, not terrified, but angry. And that's saying something. Either way, next week we will start to see a little bit showing of the time. Hopefully I will be a little bit closer in reviewing it then. Give me your thoughts if you have any, besides the obvious complaint.